So hey guys, I am back with another video. Today's video, I will finally be getting into my June budget setup. So if you're interested in watching and seeing that, then keep on watching. I'm sorry, it was like a bug. So if this is your first time coming across my channel, hi, my name is Sherelle. I am on a financial journey to having a better relationship with money. If you are interested in watching budget with me's, cash envelope stuffings, and some little things in between, then make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. Also, make sure you hit that bell so that you're notified of when I upload next. And to all my returning subscribers, hi. I'm so excited because we have reached 100 subscribers on the channel. Like I said in the last video, or maybe, I don't know what video it was, but I appreciate all of the support. I see you all commenting, liking, the ones that do, and the ones that continue to watch me. I really appreciate it. So I would like to thank you. We are growing by the days, slowly but surely. It's not about how you start the race, but how you finish it. So I'm very grateful that y'all would like to watch little old me and my nonsense week to week. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and get into my monthly view. So this is how I like to start off the beginning of my budget. I always like to have my monthly view set up, as well as any bills that I have for the month, as well as my paychecks. And something new that I started doing with my stickers is I started going ahead and mapping out the weeks for when I weekly check. Here's my monthly view and how I like to have things set up. And then we're gonna go ahead and get into my budget. So just for the sake of time, because I'm not really trying to have this be like a long video, I did go ahead and pre-lay down some of my stickers because, child, that is a work in progress with me. That's because I feel like the videos is getting too long now. And most of it is basically because I'm laying down some stickers. I just don't want to have like that big burden on me anymore. So let's go ahead and get into the budget. So for my income, I only have my budgeted income from my job, and I am salaried. And the income that I have budgeted for July is $3,800. And since I am salaried, to be honest, this is not going to change unless I have like some variable income or something coming up. But for the most part, I know that I'm not. And to be honest, even if I did, it's just my thought process, and I've always budgeted like this since the beginning of when I started budgeting. I budget with the least amount of income that I bring in for the month. So that number will necessarily change from month to month based on how many weeks, because I am paid weekly, and also based on what I have going on in the month. So I always make sure that I'm covered by the least amount of money for all my bills, expenses, and saving challenges, if that makes sense. So now we're gonna go on to my fixed expenses. Have some changes here. Not a lot, but it's a couple, not enough to really make a dent in the budget, but is enough to be like something to watch out for. So first things first is my rent. And I will be budgeting $825 for that. And then we have my cell phone, which has been up. Now it's only went up like $20, but I have to budget $120. And I'm gonna leave it that way just to always have like a little buffer, because and it only went up from the $70 to the $90 because I did upgrade my phone, as well as there was a whole other debacle going on, but we won't get into that. So then we have PSE&G, which this did go up to $180. I'm going to assume because it's got hotter. I'm not really sure. And to be honest, I haven't really got a chance to go ahead and go into my bill to look to see what happened. I'll probably end up doing that when it's time for me to pay it, because everything that I used to have on my old phone, I currently don't have right now. So I forgot that I used to have this app so I can go, and me going online on stuff nowadays is not good for my mental health. So yeah. On to New Jersey Transit, which is my train pass, and that is $152 for the month. And then my subscriptions, which I think I actually increased to $100. And that's just to cover some shit that I don't know is coming. And it's always a subscription that I forget, no matter how many times I put certain things in the monthly view. Is always something. And at this point, I'm just ready to get rid of a lot of them. And then last but not least is my sinking funds. And I do have my sinking funds listed as a fixed amount, because this is what I'm always going to stuff, no more or less, that I can do out of my everyday budget. So I'm going to skip a line, and I think I'm going to make some lines. Not that it helps me to write. I am left-handed, which I usually just slant all my stuff. And hopefully you're not being flashed with anything, because I don't know what this camera is picking up. One of the reasons why I usually don't make lines is because it's never fucking even. And now look at this shit. That's what I'll be talking about. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add up all of my fixed expenses, just to make sure that where I did my little pre-budget at, the numbers all make sense. So in fixed expenses, we're using $1,777, and that matches up with what I have going on. Now, when it comes to my variable expenses, we're gonna start out with the usual, which is, oh, actually, I think this month, now that I'm thinking about it, is when I'm gonna go ahead and add in my groceries category. Previously, before that, Uncle Wilfredo was helping me out, but I knew this day was coming, so I'm not tripping, and I have it in the budget anyway, so it's not really a big deal. But instead of me separating my eating out and my grocery category in my monthly view, or maybe I could just do it, to be honest. We'll do it. So first things first, we're gonna start with eating out. And I'm budgeting $100 for the month. Then we're gonna start with, then the next category, which is the new category, is going to be, I'm just gonna put food, and that is going, actually, I never even tried to figure out what I'm gonna put towards food, but it's gonna be $200. We're just trying to round it about with what I actually was spending with the food stamps. So then we have household, And that is going to get $100. Then we have beauty, which is going to get $50. We have my allowance category. That's also getting $50. We have laundry, which is going to get $50 as well. Travel, which is going to get $50. And then planning, which is also going to get $50. And I have not yet bitten the bullet and just what I'm gonna do with this planning category. If I was gonna make it a sinking fund or whatever. I keep saying that, but every time I do my budget, it's like I just do whatever. Okay, and then we have unbudgeted. I was trying to decide what I was gonna do just now, but I'm just gonna leave it and do it the way I've been doing it, which we do not budget anything for unbudgeted. It's just the category is just there just in case we get an unbudgeted expense, which same page. But it's fine. It's honestly already done already, so there's not really nothing I can do about that. And then I'm just going to take a piece of washi, and hopefully I was in frame for that, because I always end up out of frame. And now we're just gonna do my totals. Oh, I didn't add everything up for my variable expenses. So we have, okay, so we have $650. So now let's go ahead and just total, get a summary of all the things that we have going on. So we have my income, which I have budgeted at $3,800. We have my fixed expenses, which is at $1,777. Then we have my variable, which is going to be $650. And then we have my, I'm just going to put savings. I should have put challenges to be $616. And honestly, it could go under variable expenses because that's give or take like what I have going on, to be honest. Like what, yeah, just like what I have going on. Sometimes I could do more, sometimes I could do less, but that's really just dependent upon how well I did for the week. Yeah. Let me see how I did that last month. Yeah, I pretty much did it in the same spot. So I'm going to add up all of these versus my incomes. $3,043. We're going to take that away from $3,800, and it's going to give us a total amount of $757. Now, usually this number, I'll go ahead and split that towards my debt, towards any extra things that I have going on. And you will see that in the upcoming weeks, if I decide to film that, because I don't film like everything with you guys. But if that's something that you're interested in seeing, then I don't have a lot of debt at this point. I'm really into repairing my credit, and that doesn't entail me paying people back on anything. So that's why I haven't really made a debt video. Feel how you feel about that, but I already paid my taxes. That's the only thing y'all gonna get out of me at this point. This is the end of today's video. Make sure that if you like seeing these videos, that you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you go ahead and comment a hey girl hey for me. Make sure that if you haven't already, you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, as well as hit that bell so you're notified when I upload next. I'm really just trying to get back in track after I was off track for like a week and some change. But I will see you guys on the next one.